Air Force Secretary Harold Brown, at midpoint on a tour of Air Force installations in Southeast Asia, arrives at Da Nang Air Base, Vietnam. Ever since his appointment, the Secretary has made it an annual practice to visit these Air Force facilities, meet with the people who are carrying out the Air Force mission, and gain first-hand knowledge of our air war operations. After touring Da Nang, the Secretary visited Tuy Hoa and Phu Cat air bases in Vietnam and then flew on to Thailand. Before his departure, he was asked what he considered the highlight of his trip.
I'm enormously impressed with the competence and ability of all of our airmen and officers. They know why they're here, they know how to do their jobs, they know that they're doing them well, and they know that those jobs are extremely important.
An Air Force C-7 Caribou of the 459th Tactical Airlift Squadron on a resupply mission to Special Forces camps in the 1st Corps area. The all-weather Caribou carries about the same load as a C-47 and has a 3-man crew, aircraft commander, pilot, and flight mechanic. Capable of short takeoff and landing, the Caribou is well suited to the aerial resupply mission in this mountainous region where short, crude airstrips are the rule, not the exception. The camps depend on the squadron for their daily needs, so supplies include everything from vegetables and livestock to ammunition, fuel, and building materials. The 459th delivers some 1,800 tons of cargo each month to these strategic outposts. Also used for utility, medical evacuation, and airdropping men and cargo, the Caribou is assigned to a number of squadrons in Vietnam. But for the men of our Special Forces camps in the 1st Corps, the Caribou is the aircraft of the 459th and can land and deliver supplies just about anywhere in any kind of weather. Da Nang Air Base. Flares are loaded on an AC-47 as the venerable Goonie Bird is readied for another mission in its unique role in the Vietnam War. Armed with 3 side-firing miniguns that can be easily reloaded in flight, the AC-47, a transport utility aircraft for over 30 years, now provides close air support for our ground forces in South Vietnam when they are attacked by the enemy at night. Nicknamed Spooky, the AC-47s at Da Nang are assigned to A Flight, 4th Air Commando Squadron. Their mission is to support Allied units in the 1st Corps area. When it's over target, Spooky operates under close control of a forward air controller or friendly troops on the ground. The loadmaster handles the flares. Each one is rated at 2 million candle power. The pilot sights the guns from his cockpit and triggers their fire. Each minigun fires 6,000 rounds a minute. They can be fired singly, in pairs, or all 3 together. Hardly a night passes that AC-47s are not providing flare light and fire support for friendly ground forces in the Republic. Spooky, the old reliable AC-47, now a war horse for the Air Force and a nightmare for the enemy. In North Vietnam, F-105s of the 34th Tactical Fighter Squadron hit enemy trucks 50 miles north of the 17th parallel. Thunder Chiefs of the 355th Crater Road near the 18th parallel. F-4s of the 366th Wing attack enemy cargo ships in the Tonkin Gulf, 25 miles north of the 17th parallel. Also in the Gulf, F-105s hit enemy cargo barges 45 miles north of the DMZ. In South Vietnam, F-100s blast BC concentration 40 miles northwest of Binh Thuy. Supporting Operation Jeb Stuart, F-100s of the 308th Squadron hit enemy bunkers near Quang Tri. Attacking an enemy truck park, F-4s draw a large secondary explosion. Airborne 2,900 times during the first week in May, Air Force tactical fighter bombers continued hitting enemy camps, structures, bunkers, and gun emplacements in the south. And in North Vietnam, struck artillery sites, barges, trucks, and bridges.